Well, hello, young artists. This is Miss Ellis, and today's lesson is all about the color wheel. I'm going to show you how to make one today, even if you don't have any paint at home. I've got a poster of one right here that we're going to follow, and I've got some simple things that I can make one with. I'm going to show you how. First of all, I've got some pens that I just pulled out of a drawer. I'm going to start with the three primary colors, kind of lay them out like this. I've got yellow, red, and blue. These are the colors that we start with. Primary means first. We know that yellow and blue paint mixed together would make green, so I'm going to put that right there. We know that yellow and red make orange. This isn't very orange, but it'll do. And then we know that blue and red mixed together make purple. So there you go. I've made a color wheel just with some pens and one pencil. Crayons. I bet you've got some of those at home. That's one way that you could make a color wheel. And then I've got some chalks. I've been drawing a little bit on a chalkboard wall in my kitchen, and these colors are very light. They're called tints, T-I-N-T-S. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start with yellow. Even though that looks very pink, remember, pink is a tint of red, so I'm going to put it there. And then I've got this light blue. In between, I'm going to add the green and the violet or the purple. And then this is a very peachy color because it's pale. It's like a tint of orange. And I'm going to put it right there. And so with my 6 chalks, I've made another color wheel. Now, I haven't had breakfast yet and I'm getting kind of hungry. I wonder if I could make a color wheel from the things in the refrigerator. Let's find out. I bet I can. I'm going to start with those primary colors. And I've always got some lemons. I'm going to put that right there. And strawberries. I have those almost every morning with some yogurt. And another favorite with my yogurt, blueberries. This is a really dark blue. There aren't always a lot of blue things in nature, but I'm going to put that right there. Let's see. Orange. There you go. Fresh carrots. And I love this color. This is called a red onion, but to me it looks really purple. It looks like this red violet right there. It's almost exactly the same color. Look at that. And then lots of green things in my refrigerator. I've got some green grapes. I'm going to put those there with that yellow green. And then you may not like it, but I love it. Lots of fresh spinach that I use in lots of recipes and salads. And if you can't see those blueberries, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put some right there. And then I've made a little color wheel. And I've got more. Let's go over to the next room. And man, have I got a color wheel for you over here. This is easy for me to do because I'm a quilt maker. There's just one basket of fabric. I have baskets and boxes of fabric for quilt making. And I've made another color wheel. If we start with yellow at the top, I've got yellow, yellow orange, orange, red orange, and red. And all of these colors, these are called the warm colors. If I go back to the yellow and move this way, I've got greens. I've got yellow green. I didn't have a grass green today in my basket, but I've got lots of yellow greens, and then it goes into the blue greens. And when my students ask me, Miss Ellis, what's your favorite color? I always say turquoise, and there it is right there. Turquoise is also called teal or a blue-green. And then I've got blue. This is like your basic royal blue. And then this is a print that's got blue and some purple in it. And so I put that in for the blue violet color. And then here's violet or purple. And then we get over here into the red violets. So on this side of the color wheel, we've got the cool colors. These make us feel or think about cool things like water and shadows. And then the warm colors make us think of sunshine. And I was wondering about, does a color wheel have to be in a circle? And look right here. Not really. Here I made a stack, a color stack. Did I still go in order? Well, let's see. Let's start at the bottom of my stack. I've got red, then orange, then yellow, then green, blue, and then that violet. There's the violet. It was hard for me to find a book that had a purple spine. This one is a little purpley brown, but I found one. So in this way, in my little color stack, I've got all 6 colors that I need to show the primary colors and the secondary colors. So the shape is great if you can get it in a circle. But here's what's important. Put it in the right order, because this circle or this order, it's kind of like a recipe book that shows us, how do you get red to look more orange? Well, you add yellow to it. How do you make a green look more yellow-green? You add more yellow to it. And so this arrangement helps us figure out how we can mix colors to make literally hundreds of other colors. So let's have a quick review. Look right here. The primary colors, what does primary mean? It means first. What are the primary colors? They are red, yellow, and blue. Now the next colors are the secondary colors. What are they? Orange, green, and violet. You guys, that's 6 colors. I'd like you to make a color wheel using these colors. What are the first colors? Primary and orange, green, and violet. What kinds of colors are those? Whoops, wrong way. Secondary. So if you can make a color wheel at home, you could use crayons, markers. You could use socks. You can use your scrunchies for your hair. You could use toys. You could use food. Just put it back and wash your hands when you're done. And when you're done making your color wheel, if you can, snap a picture of it. Send it to me at my email, lsk@surry.k12.nc.us. But please, give your email, your picture in an email to me, a title. Please name it Color Wheel by, and then send me your student name. I hope you like this video about the color wheel. I would like to say to students, parents, grandparents, caregivers, this was kind of a review. All of my students, kindergarten through 5th grade, should have known most, if not all, of these words. And we'll have another lesson soon. Until next time, I wish you peace and art.